Welcome everyone to your intro video for the month of July 2017. Welcome to the channel if you are new. To all of the subscribers that have been here, lots of love. Thanks for coming back and sending out your good vibes and love and comments and likes and shares. You know, it's very much appreciated, and thanks for supporting for, let's see, the year and some change that I've been doing videos. I've been doing tarot readings longer than that, but you know, it's been a journey. It's been fun to discover different things, and I'm still on the up and up. So it will be interesting to see where it goes from here. So I will be doing for each of these zodiac signs, I'll be doing a little intro as to, well, not intro, but pulling out theme energies, like 3 cards as to what you may be experiencing, and then we'll go into recent past events, current energy, obstacles, advice as to what you may be dealing with. Now, these are general in nature, so you may want to go to your moon sign, your rising sign video, or your ascendant sign to see if those readings actually resonate with what you may be dealing with in love, because there are 12 zodiac signs. There are a lot of people who have that particular zodiac sign, but there are different personality traits that goes with that situation. So there are different variations of, you know, what that person could be going through. Just because I say a certain, let's say Sagittarius may be going through this or acting this way, not all of them are. You know, some may be a bit naughty at a certain time, any sign, and the other one is the good guy, the good and the bad in your situation. So there's always that instance where you have to put yourself in the picture to see which side of the coin you may be on at that time. You know, it's a exercise, but you know, because they are general, that's something that you'll need to do to work with that particular reading. If you would like a private reading where I tap into your specific energy and situation, you can go to the website Psychicloveheals.com to purchase an option that will be specific for you, or you can email me to set up something for your situation, to try to clear some things up for you if we can. All right, so lots of love again, healing vibes out to you. I really do hope that you have a fantastic month of July, and I just wanted to say hi, say thanks, and enjoy. All right, much love. So Capricorn, we're going to focus on energies pertaining to the theme surrounding what you may be going through in the month of July in love. Okay, energies for Capricorn. 3 cards for Capricorn for the theme for July 2017 in love. 3 cards. The King of Swords, and this is an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, someone that you are dealing with, thinking about, but I get a sense of negotiation or whatever it is. You're looking for the truth. You're putting your hand out, your ear to it, and you know, you're just trying to hear the facts of your situation and kind of leaving it as it is, moving away from it, you know, trying to detach yourself from something that's not been serving you anymore, you know, no longer falling for the crap, you know, that energy for July 2017. The 7 of Pentacles, disappointment. Someone's potentially disappointed you or will disappoint you. It doesn't have to be this air sign, but this is coming from a disappointment, I feel, for a lot of you in a situation that has come about where you feel that you could not have changed it, that things are kind of happening to you rather than for you. Energy for Capricorn for July 2017. Love. Then you have the 5 of Swords. That's drama, a lot of chaos, arguments, a lot of verbal battles and exchanges back and forth with one another through social media, you know, expressing yourself like that bluntly because of some issues that you may be having with a third-party situation. If you found out about something that you're not liking too much, some of you could be dealing with issues in the work environment when it comes to your manager. You could be a manager or whatever it is, but that energy right here of disappointment and a lot of aggression this month, of anger that could be coming through. So that's the theme energy for the month of July. So Capricorn, let's look in your recent past events for Capricorn for July 2017. Energies for Capricorn, recent past events for Capricorn for July 2017 in love. Ten of Pentacles is reversed, so there could have been some issues around the home front in your marriage or relationship when it comes to financial deprivation, you know, issues with paying for the rent, relocation when it comes to the home, some kind of fishy business, a funny business going on in the relationship, and that could have stirred up some things in the household. Choose for recent past events for Capricorn. The Two of Cups reversed. That breakup, separation, some issues, you know, they were going on between you and another person, potentially Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Doesn't have to be that sign, but this is like a separation, a divorce, or, you know, a pending divorce or threats of it with an arrangement that you have with someone. As you have the Hermit reversed as well. And I did on my Instagram last weekend, and I actually pulled out energies of the Hermit for a lot of the Capricorns out there. So this is like going through the emotions, trying to, you know, heal yourself through separation between you and another person. This is like wanting to be, you know, on your own, not bothered, often not really wanting to communicate or talk to anyone. So these issues may be lingering, you know, with some of you out there. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo or a Pisces. Capricorn. Recent past events for Capricorn. You do have the Page of Swords. Now, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, that's showing up here. But there were some arguments, some disputes, you know, with communication. Maybe a lot of threats going on, a lot of lies, intense communication with trying to dig for the facts of if someone is coming home late at night, or you know, you're accusing someone of doing something, or someone being caught, you know, that kind of thing, prying into someone's business, but rightfully so, maybe justifiably so, because of some fishy business where you're using your intuition of what's going on. So you may have to ask some questions, and this could be a third party in your situation as well, and someone may be kind of cowering away because they were court or something like that. So that's the recent past for some of you out there. The current energy for July 2017, Capricorn. Current energy for July 2017. You have the Knight of Cups. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This could be that romantic partner who you kind of dumped, or you were dumped by, that kind of energy returning to you to offer you reconciliation. But this could also be new love interest for some of you, where someone is reaching out to get to know you. You know, sometimes this is family members or friends, but love interest that could be reaching out. Current energies for Capricorn for July 2017. The Queen of Pentacles is reversed. This could be your energy of working a lot, not really focused on the home, issues with the home again, financially as well. Could be dealing with someone that you're surrounded by, a romantic partner. This person may not be seeing you in the best light right now. Very unhappy with you, very suspicious if you are at home by yourself, assuming different things, maybe dealing with someone who is worried about money so much, you know, greed when it comes to financial opportunities, only dating someone who has the best of everything, you know. Sometimes they call that a gold digger, male or female. That kind of energy could be someone that you are dealing with, or some energy that some of you may be taking on. Other energies for Capricorn for July 2017. July 2017. The Ten of Wands, dealing with maybe a lot of chores, a lot of obligations, but also still holding on maybe to two romantic partners. Still dealing with a third-party situation where you're trying to clear that energy out. This has caused some disruptions, but there's still like that holding on to the anger and the pain of that particular situation, and not being able to put down the strain and stress that may be going on. Maybe one person was doing so much in a relationship and the other one was not helping you carry the ball, and they were focused on something else, you know, through the night. You know, that energy could be happening, could have happened to someone. For July 2017. The Nine of Wands, you see that, you know, protective energy of defending yourself, of not wanting to be fooled again, hurt again, to get into any rifts, you know, that kind of energy where you're on the lookout for trouble, or someone potentially taking advantage of your emotions and getting away with it, that kind of thing. Someone coming in, the Knight of Cups, coming in to offer something and them think they're being slick, but you're catching on to the patterns, you know, that kind of thing could be happening in your situation here. So let's see obstacles for Capricorn for July 2017. Obstacles for Capricorn for July 2017. Obstacles. The Tower. The Tower is in an obstacle position, which means that this could actually come about. Maybe this has happened, but this energy could be coming about as an obstacle is allowing it to take place. You know, if we want change, we want that desired change. Notice the triggers within you to say certain things, to move, to take action, or to come to a certain conclusion about something or a decision that you have to make, so that you can break up this toxic energy that you may have been experiencing. The Tower could mean very negative things. Sometimes it's getting into drama, arguments, fights, something happening, when there is positive change that comes through just separating and moving on from something or someone, because so they can really get you and understand where you're coming from, you know. Verify the Tower for obstacles for Capricorn. The Four of Pentacles reversed. Letting go, not holding on so tightly, making sure that you are realizing the power and the benefits of releasing burdens that you are holding on to. And this is sometimes financially, you know, can be the energy of greed, when we're needing to let up a bit of the intense energy of trying to gain that financial security. We worry so much that we can deplete our own physical well-being, our spiritual well-being as well, by worrying about the financial security. So it's like a let up a bit of that energy. But in the love front, letting go of a situation that's not really good for you. That's an obstacle, though. Other obstacles for Capricorn for July 2017. The Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You know, this could be someone that you are letting go, embracing your freedom, being a bit more playful, not so serious within your relationship. But, you know, when it comes to being serious, you know, it is to take your situation in a serious way by not being fooled. But there's a difference from allowing someone to have you feel a bit down or insecure or worried when it comes to your own self, you know, you. Okay. So let's see other obstacles for Capricorn for July 2017. Oh, and we do have a couple cards that fell out. We have the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, the Five of Cups, a bit of sadness and depression. The Empress reversed. You know, it's like a irritable in a relationship. You know, not feeling the chemistry just yet between you and another person, potentially. It could be an Aries that some of you are dealing with, who may be getting away with some things. It could be. It doesn't have to be. But someone is manipulating someone in a situation. And in order for you to see it clearly and to see it in the right light, you have to kind of detach and pull yourself back away from that scenario or situation, so you can see it from a different perspective, you know, where they can't do that to you anymore because you set yourself free from it. You know, do it to someone else. You know, hopefully they don't, but you mean, you know, it's not going to happen to you if you take that approach. You know, I'm not the one to deal with that situation of deception or lies, you know, that kind of thing. So you have to take it upon yourself to remove yourself from those kind of energies there, and try not to manipulate or say certain things to someone else to you know, get what you want. That kind of thing is there. So you have, let me see, 1, 2, 3 major arcana right here: the Empress, the Magician, and the Tower in the upright position. So some dealing with an Aries or Taurus for some of you out there, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, or Leo, Sagittarius, that's there. Okay, so these are obstacles, you know, embracing your freedom. Some of you are needing to explore your options to get out of this particular scenario. Set yourself free. You know, what do you really want to do? What do you want? All right, so let's see other energies as advice. We're going to go with the advice energy for Capricorn. Advice energy for Capricorn. We have the King of Cups. Now that's Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Someone that you could be thinking about focusing on, you know, as advice. You maybe focus more on that person who could bring you some pleasure, some kindness, some release from your situation. Also tapping into more of your sensitivity, you know, being emotionally stable and balanced right now. Taking care of yourself, your loved ones, your surroundings. You know, that energy is there. Advice for July 2017. The Lovers is in reverse again. This card is showing up. It's been showing up for you for a while. To get away from this situation, you know, if something is not working, if you've tried over and over again for something to work, gave someone a second chance, third chance, that thing, you know where you have to cut and draw the line, you know. Capricorn for July 2017. Ooh. The Four of Swords reversed. Overthinking, overanalyzing. Should I, shouldn't I? You know, would it happen if I say this? You know, if I don't move on, if I wait too long, will I miss an opportunity out to get in connection with this other person? You know, the King of Cups, whoever this may be, surrounding your situation. Will this ever be over? You know, those kind of questions that are constantly being asked of you, you know, to the universe. You're presenting that, and you may not be getting the answers you want right away. You know, as advice to try to relax your mind and get some rest. Advice for Capricorn. July 2017. The star is hope. It's usually getting what you want, you know, things being fulfilled, you know, dreams coming true, but it's also about healing, you know, finding the best way that you know how to at this current moment to heal yourself. Some could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini is there as well, but this is usually sometimes coming out of the mist and seeing good signs of things to be inspired about, whether it's you with a new job, you know, your singing, you know, your artistry, whatever it may be that you are digging and tapping into. You know, focus on those kind of things and leave the rest behind. So that's what I feel with this two major arcana right here. The one coming out that's really important in the upright position is great to see, so try to focus on that energy. So let's see what we have here for you from the Romance Angels for Capricorn for July 2017 for Capricorn. For July 2017. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, and this is potentially that Page of Wands, you know, someone calling up, reaching out for you to get to know them, moving on from someone that you have been holding on to for a while. It doesn't necessarily mean that everyone is moving away from something that can't be worked out, but you will know the difference. All right, let's see energies for Capricorn, Romance Angels for July 2017. Capricorn for July 2017. We have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. And one more card for you, Capricorn. It says trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, and that has been asked of you for a lot of time now, and I know, and that can be frustrating, but I do feel like the issues that some of you are definitely going through is something strong when it comes to the connection with a certain person, and I feel like you will be able to know the difference. Okay, so if not, you know, you can always come to me for a private reading where we can tap into your specific energy and situation. Okay, so lots of love. You know, I do hope that you have a fantastic month, and thanks so much for coming through to listen to your reading. Have a good one.